Boys and girls, we are back. But I come with you with a very broken heart because one of my favorite gambling content creators, known as the Big Jackpot, well, he's trying to get me off of YouTube. I mean, that's basically what it is because he striked my channel, and if I get 3 strikes, I'm off. I can't post content. I'm done. He copyrighted striked one of my videos from 3 years ago. But that's not. I mean, that's not the premise of this video. I'm gonna go into detail of why I found this very, very, very suspicious, to say the least. But let's go ahead and go back to when I started my channel. I started this channel during not during the pandemic, a little bit after the pandemic. 2021, 2022 is when I started this channel. And I used to repost from this one very viral Instagram page that would post gambling content. I thought it was fine. They were cool with it. Nothing was bad. I would post, their content on this channel. I mean, it was my channel, but it wasn't really like a gam. I was just like a repost channel kind of. And then I found out, lo and behold, that this gambling channel on Instagram didn't actually own the rights to all of the content they were posting. So I stopped. I just said, you know what? I'm not gonna get in trouble for you. So I stopped posting. Well, I stopped reposting their content on my channel, on this channel, which was mine. So I just stopped. And I said, you know what? Let's go ahead and create my own content. So I did. I started creating. Well, I started creating about a year ago, but like off and on, like not really. Like I would like post once a week, maybe once every 2 weeks, once in a while. I wasn't really like heavy gambling as I am now. But I recently, maybe the past 3 months, I started being more consistent. Maybe like every other day, sometimes twice a day, every day, whatever it was. But whatever I was doing, it was working. I was growing my channel. It was working. And I was like, wow, this is awesome. Perfect. Let's go ahead and let's go all in on this. So I did. I decided to make this channel to my personal channel where I go to the casinos. I gamble like most of the influencers that you see on Instagram, on TikTok, anywhere. I wanted to be a personality in the gambling space. I mean, it's a very niche community, but nonetheless, it is a community, and I was growing pretty fast in this space. And the past 3 months is when I started taking it very seriously, started posting consistently, good content, not just like, just not like I started actually editing the videos and posting them and doing SEO and stuff like that, and actually trying to grow this channel. And it worked. The past 3 months have been crazy growth for me on Instagram, on TikTok. If you know, if you're coming from Instagram or TikTok, welcome and thank you for joining. But it comes with the faint of heart that the next step in creating content is to collaborate with your peers. Collaborations are key to growth as well, and getting more people involved and more people excited about the content that I make. Now, I am a content creator at heart. I've been doing this for 10 years. If you don't know who I am, well, my name is Arnie Negretti. Don't look me up. But anyways, yeah, I've been doing content for a very long time, and I enjoy gambling myself. Like this is something that I do in my pastime, and I figured why not create content around it. So I did, and I created content of me gambling. Now the first few weeks when I was a nobody, it was very hard because casinos looked at me and were like, I'm being serious when I say this. They would say, stop recording. I think I got told to stop recording the first maybe a month of me trying this, like 5-6 times. But then, my channel started growing, picking up some steam, picking up momentum, and I feel like the casino started taking notice of me. So now I don't get that much anymore. And there's some casinos that would say, hey, you can record here whatever you want. It's fine. Just don't record our patrons, our guests. Just record your gambling and that's it. And yourself, that's it. Which obviously that's all I want to do. I don't care about recording the other people. Okay, I'm rambling. But let's go ahead and go back, or fast forward now to what I'm doing now. Now, I guess like I was saying, my channel is growing. I'm getting a lot of eyes on me. And like I said, collaborations is going to be my next step into this gambling space. I'm still new to the gambling space. I'm not new to content creation. I've been doing this forever, but I'm still new to the gambling space. So I reached out to a bunch of larger creators. I'm sure that's common. I'm sure they get a lot of up and coming content creators to reach out to them. So I did. I reached out to a bunch of them. But now, the one that I found hurtful was one of the gambling channels that I used to watch. I mean, I also consume gambling content myself. I watch YouTube videos, I watch Instagram, TikTok, whatever. I watch it all. But I reached out to the Big Jackpot, and he replied. I was, to my shock, he replied. He's the only one that's replied so far. I reached out to all the other big ones as well, but they don't reply. The Big Jackpot was the other one, but I mean, I think he has a team. He is one of the biggest content creators, and he has a team. And the one thing that I will say is that if he doesn't know I'm making this video, you need to talk to your marketing or your social media people, because they're either not letting you know what's going on, or B, they don't even know what's going on. But whatever it is that's you're running over there and you're in your industrial complex, they don't communicate with each other. You need I think it needs to be all wrangled up for this reason that I'm making this video. But because, okay, well, let's just get into it. You know what? We're here. Let's get into it. So I messaged the Big Jackpot. Here's what I said. I said, hey, love the content. Let's make a gambling skit together. I have some great ideas that will go viral. And if you know who I am, then you know I can, because yeah. Anyways, yeah, I've been doing this forever. So anyways, I do have a lot of ideas, and I can make them go viral. And so I figured that's a great place to start. I see his skits on Instagram. He's pretty funny. I don't know if he comes up with those or his team does, but whoever does, they're funny, you know. And I was like, you know what, let's create some skits. Gambling doesn't all have to do with spending money. Who spends the most money? Who has the biggest bets? That's not what that's not what the casino industry or casino community should be all about. It should be about, you know, having fun with each other. We're all, you know, trying to make a buck here. The casinos are obviously going to be our biggest ops, so to say. But, you know, we're all here and we're all trying to make it out here. And gambling is fun. You know, a lot of people use it, and it's a very fun thing to do. It's pastime and it's great. But creating little skits, little comedies, I love it. Me too, because I'm a comedy creator as well. So I found it very awesome that he does that as well. So I said, yeah, let's do it. He comes up with, come to Reno for the Raja birthday bash in July. You will be making collabs with all who come, which I highly doubt. Just saying, like, if 1,000 people come to this birthday bash, he's not collabing with 1,000 people. That's all I'm saying. But I was like, okay, cool. I mean, he replied at least. He's the only one that's replied so far, so I'll give him that. But I was like, okay, well, I'd love to, but you know what? I know he's from Vegas. I know, or either he's from Vegas, or he resonates in Vegas, or he comes to Vegas quite often. But I was like, you know what? I'm gonna be in Vegas for a whole month in June, or for a while in June and July. And I was like, you know what? Let's go. You know, let's just create content now. Why not? Why wait till your birthday? And I think he said July. Yeah, July. Why wait? You know, and then also, I mean, it's a ticket. You have to buy a ticket, a $50 ticket to go to this birthday party that may or may not have a collab. Which, I mean, whatever, it was what it is. This was sent to me Wednesday, which was a week ago from yesterday. The day you're watching this video is a Thursday, but it was yesterday, the 11th, June 11th. That's when it was sent, or when I sent this text to him. And then I just replied with, okay, thanks for the info. I'll definitely try to make it to Reno. Obviously, like, you know, maybe I will make it. Maybe I will make it. The Big Jackpot, please forgive me. But anyways, so I said, you know, I'll try to make it, whatever, you know, whatever. And then lo and behold, 2 days later, I get an email from YouTube saying this. Hey, the Big Jackpot claimed 2 of your videos that you posted 3 years ago. And I was like, wait, what am I looking at? Like, is this real? I look at my my dashboard, and lo and behold, yes, I have a strike on my channel, and 2 of my videos were claimed. And it gets better from this. Trust me, it gets better. Trust. And I was like, And then I messaged them. I was like, I'm curious as to like maybe this might have been a mistake. Like, what's going on? It can't be a coincidence. Like, what's going on? Like, something must have happened, and whatever it was. I said, you guys just copyright claimed me for a 15-second video clip. You could have it DM me, which could have happened, and I could have taken it down. Like I said, my handle on here on Instagram is the same handle on YouTube, so it's not like Joe Blow and then Arnie Gambles. It's literally Arnie Gambles and Arnie Gambles. So they were like, they could have put 2 and 2 together. I mean, they could have, but I don't know. Like I said, I don't think the organization is up to speed. I don't know how they run their organization, but it doesn't sound like they know each other. I'm not trying to like diss or anything, but I'm just saying, like, I don't think his YouTube guy and his Instagram guy and his TikTok guy and his Snapchat guy, I don't think they all know each other. I don't even think they know who they are. Anyways, and I said, now I have a strike. And then he replies, not sure. Did you ask for permission to use Raja's content? Bruh. That was like my first, like, do you guys even know like what's going on? Because I was like, for one, it wasn't his content. Like, the person that I was using the content from, like, has their watermark all over it. It's like it has, well, you can see right here in the screenshot right here. You can see it's like another gambling like website on it. It's a 48-second video. I don't think Raja makes 48-second YouTube videos unless he does, but I highly doubt it. But it was someone else taking Raja's videos 3 years ago and posting it as theirs. I didn't know that. I didn't take it from his channel. So I said, you know what? Like, no, I didn't ask for permission, but it wasn't from him. I said, no, I didn't ask for permission, but I'm curious as to why now. I posted that video years ago, which was, 2022 is when I first posted that video. I found it a little suspicious since I asked for a collab a few days ago, and now where am I at? Now I'm being claimed for a video I posted years ago. I'm a small creator, and I'm not. Yeah, exactly. I said I'm not even monetized. Actually, as you guys probably don't know this, but this channel is not monetized, and I can prove it here. It's not monetized. So I was like, okay. So there was no incentive for them. They just struck it. I don't know. But I think I know what they did. If they did what I think they did, which was go to their copyright, may contain copyright infringement, and they just selected all and said claim. That's what they did, because there's like variables of claims. There's like 10%, 20%. There's percentage of how much you can claim. So they went to their may contain copyright, clicked on it, and then they clicked on all and said claim. That's what they did. It doesn't matter if it was 5% or 80%. It was all in the same category. Okay, let's continue. Anyways, I posted a video. I posted that video years ago. I found it a little suspicious since I asked for a collab a few days ago, and now I'm being claimed for a video I posted years ago. I'm a stock creator, and I not even monetized on YouTube, and now my content is going to be suppressed more. We had a line of communication, and you could have informed me, and I would have gladly deleted it, which I would have. I would gladly delete anything. Honestly, since I'm making my own content now, I'll delete anything that I posted prior. Like I said, I have like 200 videos on this channel. I'm still trying to purge. But I haven't gone back and purged a lot of the videos that I did, which I will now, obviously. But, and I know the big Jackpot fans are going to come to this video and be like, well, you shouldn't have reposted that video, regardless if it was from the big Jackpot or another channel. Doesn't matter, you shouldn't repost. And you're absolutely right. You should never repost someone else's content, regardless of what it is. The thing that I'm criticizing here, or finding a little suspicious, is that I asked for a collab. 2 days later, I get claimed for a video that I posted 3 years ago. It's been 3 years. That big window. You think the big Jackpot just in the past 2 days hired a YouTube guy, an Instagram guy, a TikTok guy, all these guys? No, obviously not. So he's aware of these reposters. He's aware of them, and he knows. But I feel that I was targeted, and I just found it a little suspicious. That's all. Well, I'm never gonna repost again. That's why I stopped. This is my brand now. This is me, and I created this now. So there shouldn't be any more claims moving forward. I mean, if there is, then we have some serious problems. But yeah, there shouldn't be any more claims moving forward. And like I said, absolutely, it's a very legitimate reason. Yeah, do not repost anybody else's content unless it's yours. But all I'm claiming here is that it's a very suspicious coincidence of the timeline between this happening to me. And yeah, but anyways, let's continue. And then he replies, no clue, but I only work on IG and Facebook. So not sure what that YouTube guy did. So I don't know. Anyways, how much work can a Instagram and Facebook guy? I mean, either he's paying like some offshore person or like some overseas person or someone that just oversees those two web, which is bizarre to me because I was like, you don't get that many communications. Like either, I don't know. I find it a little odd. Usually you hire one or two people to handle all of your social medias if you're that popular. Like I know people that have millions, like tens of millions of followers that have one social media guy that's all they do. Just search or reply to DMs and all that stuff, emails and stuff like that. Two people max. Like if they don't know, like if you have a YouTube guy, Instagram guy, all this other social media guys, like it's bizarre to me. You're not that popular, man. Gambling content, like it's niche. It's not like okay, I'm not gonna dox myself any more than I should. I have more followers than you is what I'm saying. Okay, anyways. Usually YouTube sends notices of people who claim content. No, they don't. I mean, they do send the potential copyright. They send that little like copyright claims found in these videos. And you can manually go scroll through, see which ones are claimed or which ones you would manually claim. That's what I'm saying. I feel like he just said click all and claim. It doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter who it was. It could have been anybody. Anyways, and I said you can appeal it, which I was like, okay, sure. I did. I emailed the person in the claim. So I said, okay, not just you. Wait, he says, wait, sorry about that. She said, not just you, just asked him. Not just you, just asked him. And he said, so he asked Raja, the big jackpot. How dare you, jackpot, man? He asked him, he said, not just you. And I asked him, I have done over 200 and will do more in the next hour. Bro's out for blood. He says, gambling content is for me, not for you. Do not create content, just me. I am the gatekeeper of gambling content. I don't know. I found it bizarre. I mean, yeah, I found it bizarre. But I was like, you know what? Honest mistake. If he did do that, I'm gonna say if he did do like the select all, that there's potential, even if it was a 1% or 100% claim, and he just said select all, clicked enter, and said whoever's used even like a second of my content, it's mine now. So I thought, you know what, I give him that benefit of the doubt, or their YouTube guy, whoever he's hiring to do this stuff for. So I was like, okay, whatever. So I emailed him. I was like, all right, whatever, I'm gonna email him. Cool, let's email him. And I did. I waited. It was I think it was a Saturday that I did it. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna give him the weekend. It's Father's Day. He's a father. I'm a father. We're fathers together, and that's a beautiful thing. Got great sons. I have a great son too, and a daughter, and I love her so much. It's a beautiful thing. So I said, you know what, I'm not even worried about it. Monday comes around. Well, his social media guys, they're very active. They're very proactive. I will give him that. I will give him the fact that they are very proactive. He is the fastest person that's ever replied to me. So I was like, Monday rolled around. It's not a holiday. There's nothing going on. I'll give him the day. I'll give him all day. The whole day to like even look at their emails. Nothing. Tuesday came around. You know what? I might have been busy. It's after a holiday. All right, yeah, after Father's Day. They might be busy. Let's give them Tuesday. Tuesday rolls around. Nothing. Not even a, hey, sorry about that. Let me look into it. Nothing. So I posted on my story like, hey, very bizarre that this happened, guys. Like, what's going on? Just very bizarre. But they replied. Or his Instagram guy replied. And he said, the YouTube guy said he tried to help you, but that you couldn't even send him the link of which video or any information. I don't know if he was talking to me or I don't know who he was talking to, because I DM'd you. I emailed the person, the claimant, the person that struck my channel. The email that they send you said, hey, this person claimed you. I emailed them. Nothing. So I said, where did they reach out? I emailed him and no response. And then they said he asked you for the links. I said, okay. Well, at that point, I had deleted the videos because I don't care about those videos. There was a no. It was nothing. It was nothing to me. I deleted the videos, but I was like, you know what? Sure. And then I said, where? I haven't received any emails, no DMs, and I do check my DMs. I do. Not sure what email. And then he replied, not sure would email him and send the link. I said, okay. I did. I did email them and told them what the whole thing was and sent the link. Well, I didn't send the link, but I sent it my channel. I was like, yeah, I'm Arnie Gambles. That's me on YouTube. And then I said I did not respond in they did not respond in 2 days. And then I sent the Instagram guy, because he seems to be pretty connected with the with Raja, which is the big jackpot. He seems to be pretty connected with him. Because like I said, when I emailed him about the claim, one of the and within an hour he said I've asked him, and he said he's claiming 200 more. So therefore he's pretty in touch with Raja. And then I said, you know what, here it is, my link, and here's my handle. I sent this over to them, and I was like, just lift the strike. You can lift the strike, even if the videos are gone, you can still lift the strike. Then the person said they need the email that they told you. He just showed me the YouTube sent you, and you told them you deleted it, but you need to work with them. I don't have anything to do with YouTube. I did delete the video, but you can still lift the strikes. And I said, yes, I did email them. I said, I contacted them. I said, yeah, I deleted the video, but I reached out to blank email, the email that they put on the claim. And then I said, my email associated with my YouTube channel that they can look up as well is so-and-so. And I was like, just lift the strike. And that's all I ask. That's all I ask. Just lift the strike. They left me on scene yesterday. That was yesterday. So they left me on scene yesterday. Well, 2 days ago now, as the posting of this video. Left me on scene. Nothing's happened since. I still have a strike on my channel. So I come to you guys with this faint of heart, because I used to look up to the Raja. I used to watch him years ago, like literally when he first came up. I remember the big jackpot. I remember the boom and all that stuff. Yeah, I remember even the beef with him and Brian Chris. Not the beef, but there was kind of like a little animosity with him and Brian Christopher, because at the time Brian Christopher was the biggest gambling influencer, and he was, he was the most popular at the time. And then here comes the big jackpot, doing these huge bets, and he grew exponentially very, very quickly too, because he was making these huge bets that no one else was doing. Maybe Lady Luck, or NG slots, but they were not as charismatic as the big jackpot. He's very charismatic, and that's why people appealed to him. He was a little bit different. So yeah, it broke my heart. I'm like, what? But now, you know what? Brian Christopher's better anyways. I like you, Brian. You're the best. But yeah, that's just what happened. And I found it very, very bizarre that I asked for a collab. 2 days later, I get strikes on a video that I posted 3 years ago. He could have struck me any freaking day of the week. He could have struck me anytime, because that claim thing popped up as soon as that video went live. So, and like I said, that video was not taken from his channel. So it was very bizarre. It was very weird. And so this is where we stand now. And we'll see what happens from here, because I don't want to start beef. I want to be part of this gambling industry, but I didn't know it was such a gate-kept industry. I don't know what was going on. But yeah, it was pretty heartbreaking to see that the big jackpot is not a fan of me, and he pretty much wants me gone, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, what I would give him as an advice is, hey, tighten up your social media people. They don't even know each other, as a matter of fact. Or I don't know what's going on over there, but hey, let me know if you need any help. Anyways, guys, that's all I got for today. Thanks for watching, and Thanks for everybody that's been loving this channel. We plan to grow it more. I mean, hopefully, unless the big jackpot wants to terminate this channel. But anyways, yeah, love you guys. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more videos, some more entertaining videos. Yeah, love you guys. Peace out.